Hey class, I just wanted to welcome you to my course and provide you with this brief iLearn Screencast tutorial to help you make sense of my iLearn course site design. This is especially useful for new students just starting your program, but also for returning students who may not have used iLearn since the summer of 2015 update. You'll see some tools have changed. Feedback I received in some of my previous classes indicates that my design is a lot more complicated than perhaps other professors that you'll have in class. I use a lot of extra tools and existing tools like the wiki in ways that aren't used by the professors. So some students find that very confusing. Others like it. I think the key here is to provide you with an explanation of my design and how you can simplify navigating through the very complex world of iLearn. So here it goes. First of all, I think you want to start with the wiki when you first open the site. That is after you read announcements, and I'll get to those in just a minute, but read your announcements and then familiarize yourself with all the tools down here along the left-hand side. You can see there's three main sections: the communication tools, course tools, and at the very bottom, site management. Don't ever forget the help tool. It's very useful. And it kind of works like a user's handbook. So if you get stuck on something, check that out. But anyway, I use the wiki probably more than most professors. Wiki is a Hawaiian term for very fast, rapid. It's an easy way to get information online, to collaborate together on documents. It's kind of like Google Documents, if you will. It's got some very nice features, and I use it a lot for the student contact list, your teams, and the contact points are listed here. I won't get too deep into that, but you can edit this, insert your own contact information, and update information if someone spelled your name wrong or something like that. It takes a lot of work off my hands and puts responsibility into your hands. So the wiki is very useful. Now, I also use the wiki to display my syllabus, and the syllabus and the course schedule are on the main wiki, the home page. You see here the syllabus, which I'll jump into briefly and show you how it works. Again, this is, I think, a little more interactive than just a digital copy of the syllabus or a plain piece of paper. This gives you links you can jump around to if you want to go down to, let's say, the short paper assignment in this course. You could just click that hyperlink and you're there. Just click the back arrow and you're back at the main page. So this allows you to jump around and drill down much easier than you could with just a static page. So make sure you check out the wiki, and it even gives you, in addition to the syllabus, which has all your assignments, your course policies, required text, etc., it gives you the course schedule. It's a good way to look at the whole 8 weeks in one shot. And again, I've got links, so you can jump to week 1. See, it gives you kind of a bulletized list of what's coming up during week 1. If you want to jump back to the main page, look at week 8, there it is. So I've put all the information out there that you need, and it may be a lot of information, but at least it's everything you need right up front, so you can plan and set aside time and milestones on your own calendar to get the work done. Now, as far as simplifying, as I say already, I've introduced you to a few tools that maybe you haven't been using in other courses or won't use in other courses. But to simplify, there's some basic elements to iLearn that everybody uses. Let's go to the home page. And you can see one of those main tools are the course announcements. And this, I think, should be your starting point each week. Yes, you should look at the long-range schedule on the course schedule and create an academic schedule for the work in the course. Record milestones and due dates for assignments and all the work you have to do leading up to that assignment. Don't wait till the assignment deadline to start working on something. Obviously, you want to put that in your personal calendar and allow time. So use the long-range calendar to budget your time and to see what's ahead. But the weekly announcement gives you the week-by-week rundown. This welcome announcement is quite long because it's the first course, the first coming up on the first week, and I've put a lot of information in there to administrative items and things to get people started. But let's just take a look at, let's say, week 6 in this course. You can see I've made this pretty simple, again, bulletized, much like the long-range course schedule. It's going to give you the agenda for what's due each week, and then it'll indicate see week 6 lessons for the details. And you'll find under the new lessons that were updated over the summer of 2015, we can do a lot more with the lessons than we could before. So this is becoming, for me, lessons, the main source of information in my course. The announcements are also useful because I can also put other notes, topics, updates, feedback. So look for notes in addition to the agenda. So once you read the weekly announcement, jump over to the lessons, where you're going to be able to drill into a lot more detail. If you're new in the course, go through that first page, the lessons tool. It explains the function of the new lessons tool, and at the bottom it gives you an index of each week's lesson. So you have one lesson per week. Let's take a look, for instance, at, let's say, lesson 3. Now you can see we begin with an overview, a topic, some instructions, and an agenda, much like the weekly announcement. But where I might refer to in the announcement as watch a podcast, here in the lessons you can actually access that podcast. So you can click on that player window, play it from the lessons page, or you could go over to podcasts, click on podcast, and you can see the same thing on this list of podcasts, but the new lessons tool lets us embed a lot of resources directly into those pages. And when we talk about jumping into the forums after you've read the description and the announcement, you can actually select hyperlinks to jump directly into those forum areas. Same thing for assignments, and you'll see in other weeks we can also give you a direct link into the tests and quizzes tools. I can also give you scheduling suggestions here, so look out for the tip sheets. And again, this will become the main source for most of the content that I'm going to be delivering in my courses. I don't want this to run on too long, so I'll let you rely on the welcome announcement, the week 1 announcement, and the other resources on the iLearn site to explore and learn about the other tools along the iLearn console. So I hope that helps. I again look forward to working with each of you. The more I know about you and your learning style, and the more you know about me and my teaching style, I think the better experience and the more successful learning outcomes you will have. So good luck.